Along the tree line where the forest meets the farmland, a patch of freshly torn up ground tells a familiar story. Wild hogs are close. In the United States, forests like these aren't just natural cover. They are corridors, paths that funnel hogs straight down into agricultural land. Every year, wild hogs cause billions of dollars in agricultural damage. So stepping into the woods is never just a hunt. It's a control operation meant to ease pressure on the communities living below. Less than 10 minutes into the forest, our scout team spots a lone hog separated from the sounder. The tracks are fresh, showing it's checking its usual travel route. Solitary hogs are often mature boars, and they cause the most damage. They root deep, return to the same spots over and over, and open the way for others to follow. Catching these signs early allows the team to keep a safe distance and control movement, preventing a single animal from becoming a guide for the rest. Not long after, we face a close-range situation. In a narrow opening between tree trunks, a full-grown hog suddenly appears right in front of us. Almost at the same time, on the left flank, my teammate spots another hog attempting to cross a trail, a direct route leading straight down to local farmland. Pressure from two directions forces the team to tighten formation and prioritize safety. If even a few animals slip through, the entire farming area below could suffer serious damage in a single night. As the forest settles again, we move another 100 meters deeper and quickly identify yet another adult hog. It moves slowly, stopping often to listen, classic behavior of hogs accustomed to living near human activity. These animals don't cause devastation in a single visit. They create long-term pressure, returning to the same areas day after day, week after week. Controlling them at the right moment breaks a cycle of destruction repeated across multiple seasons. And this time, our team leader executes the situation perfectly. Suddenly, scouts signal multiple scattered signs. The sounder has split into smaller groups. This isn't random. When food becomes scarce, hogs divide to reduce risk. These smaller units often open new travel routes, expanding their reach. If not addressed in time, control becomes far more complicated. Shortly after, from the southern approach, another hog breaks away. It moves against the wind, following old, well-worn trails. These trails weren't made in a single season. They are the result of years of repeated movement, turning isolated damage into a long-term management problem across many U.S. states. Maintaining a safe distance and following regulations, my deputy blocks its path. Just when we think the situation has ended, a small sounder appears ahead, busy rooting the ground. In moments like this, the priority isn't numbers. It's controlled safety. No noise, no rush. If the group panics, they'll scatter and head straight toward residential land. Only when the sight picture is clear and the situation is safe do I take decisive action. Today doesn't end with a body count. It ends with timely control. Every decision in the woods is made to reduce population pressure, protect crops, and keep farming communities safe. If you want to continue following these journeys, reading forest signs, analyzing wild hog behavior, and seeing how control teams operate responsibly across the United States, follow the channel and walk with us in the episodes ahead. Farmer rushed into the village in panic. A herd of wild boars had once again stormed in, devastating the entire cassava field by the forest's edge. Fresh hoof prints were still embedded in the mud, and the echoing roars in the darkness sent chills down everyone's spine. We couldn't let this continue. At dawn, we gathered all our weapons and specialized gear, radios, trackers, and cameras before heading deep into the forest. Every step we took was measured and quiet, moving beneath the thick canopy. Each of us scanned our surroundings, alert for the slightest sound. Would we be the hunters today, or the hunted? Let's find out. Our team leader quickly directed us toward a narrow trail, a path the herd frequently used. We split into smaller squads, holding our breath and waiting in absolute silence. There they were, a group of wild boars emerging from shadows. The leader raised his rifle. He didn't pull the trigger immediately. Instead, he carefully calculated the bullet's trajectory, waiting for the perfect moment. Bang! The gunshot shattered the stillness, and one target fell instantly. It was the perfect opening shot, giving us a clear advantage in this deep forest hunt. The moment one boar dropped, the rest of the herd panicked and scattered in all directions. But everything had been planned in advance. Our teams were already positioned in a semicircle, ready to intercept. To the west, my teammate opened fire, sealing off their escape route. Another target fell before it could even change direction. A few more followed shortly after. Our ambush, encirclement, intercept strategy worked flawlessly, turning their escape path into a deadly trap. We pressed on, spreading out to track down the ones that had managed to flee. The leader signaled for us to maintain distance and keep in constant contact through our devices to avoid any surprise encounters. Creeping through the dense bushes, I spotted fresh hoof prints pressed into the damp soil. There it was, hiding deep inside the undergrowth. Moving silently in full control, I advanced, staying calm and taking the upper hand. Then, with a single well-placed shot, I brought it down. At the same moment, another gunshot echoed from the left flank. One of my teammates had spotted a shadow, trying to sneak through the tall, dry grass. The moment the creature stepped into the open, he locked on from afar, waited until it was fully exposed, and fired. The target was completely neutralized. By now, the sun had risen high. Just then, our leader received a radio signal from the Southern Scouting Team. Fresh tracks were leading toward the grasslands bordering the forest. Without hesitation, we regrouped and moved out. The open terrain gave us better visibility and fewer obstacles. 5 minutes later, a dark figure dashed across our line of sight. It moved fast. I swung my rifle to follow and quickly estimated the lead distance to compensate for its speed. Bang! It went down instantly, the reward of patience and precision. On the opposite side, another wild boar suddenly burst out from the thicket, trying to break past my teammates' ambush. He stayed calm, letting it run exactly as predicted. When the animal reached the open gap, fully visible, he squeezed the trigger decisively. The bullet hit clean, ending its escape attempt in an instant. The first rays of dawn spread across the hills, golden light stretching far and wide, signaling the start of a new day. But for Daniel's team, this was no ordinary day. News of wild boar herds swarming down to ravage crops, even attacking villagers' livestock, spurred them into action. This was not just another hunting trip, it was a mission to protect the peace of the land. Would the journey over the hills and through the fields bring the results they hoped for? Follow Daniel and his team as we relive each thrilling moment ahead. This time, Daniel's bold decision was to use a helicopter as their hunting vehicle. From the sky, with a wide open view, every corner of the land and every herd of beasts came into sight with ease. Soon, a herd of wild boars appeared below, trudging along unaware. Daniel quickly raised his rifle, steadied his aim, and fired. Bang! The bullet tore downward from above, piercing straight into the beast's body, dropping it instantly. A flawless opening shot, proving the caliber of a hunter who dared to choose such a daring approach. The helicopter pressed forward, chasing the monsters frantically fleeing below. Daniel gripped his rifle tight, his barrel tracking the herd's chaotic movements. Bang! 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 The rifle roared repeatedly, and with every shot, a dark figure collapsed to the ground. 1, 2, 3. For beasts lay lifeless across the barren field. This was more than just a display of Daniel's sharpshooting. It showcased the overwhelming power of aerial fire. Clearly, when skill and courage unite, not even the cunning wild boars can escape the cold precision of a rifle. What do you think of this hunting scene? Leave your thoughts down below. Daniel's team steered the helicopter around the area, scouting for survivors. There, a lone boar staggered across the clearing. Without hesitation, he pulled the trigger. Bang! The first bullet hit, making it stumble, but the beast still pushed forward, desperate to flee. Daniel squeezed twice more. Bang, bang! Finally, the massive body collapsed, lying still on the dry ground. The sheer toughness of these creatures is enough to chill anyone watching. They are not easily subdued, unless faced with a steely sharpshooter like Daniel. After completing the aerial assault, the helicopter slowly descended into the wide grasslands nearby. The team quickly advanced, pushing deep into the area within minutes. Suddenly, strange noises echoed ahead, faint at first, then louder. The crackle of dry grass, dust flying in the air, and out of nowhere, a massive shadow charged forward. Sensing danger, the beast immediately changed direction, desperate to escape. But it was too late. Daniel's teammate had already locked his sights. Bang! The bullet struck true, dropping the creature instantly with no chance to fight back.
Yeah.
At the same moment, from another nearby position, a gunshot exploded, tearing through the tense silence. Another teammate had encountered a beast approaching their ambush site. The boar froze, staring straight at him as if daring the hunter, but its defiance lasted only a heartbeat. Bang! A cold, decisive shot rang out. The prey collapsed, leaving behind an eerie silence, a chilling testament to the skill of an experienced hunter. The team, now weary, decided to move slowly toward the outskirts.